Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show! And tonight I'm going to be reviewing The Story and the Engine, the 5th episode of the brand new season of Doctor Who. This story finds the Doctor and Belinda landing in Lagos for another Vindicator scan. However, the Doctor can't just scan and go. He wants to visit an old friend at their barbershop. When they arrive there, they soon discover that it's ran by the new mysterious barber who forces you to tell a story, and they find that all these people are connected to all the missing people in the area. This was an alright story. I still kind of enjoyed it, but I think after all the strong episodes we had this season, this one just wasn't quite there for me. I still think it's very creative and very innovative in parts. I really enjoy the character of the barber. I think they're a really good villain as this kind of mysterious person that's forcing you to tell a story. And I like how the stories that are being told by these people are displayed on that window. And there's some really great shots of them with the animation that they did. That was really cool. And I did really enjoy how they had the opening to the Doctor Who credits start there and then go full blown. That was really cool. And I also gotta say, the guest cast was really good. And I like the idea of having a Doctor Who story set in one primary location. And it does lead to some interesting things happening in there as the Doctor is trying to figure out what is happening. Now, I want to talk a quick little about a couple spoilers in this episode. One of them is that the fugitive Doctor appears in this story for a very brief cameo. And I did really enjoy that, but I still wish they can get a full-blown live-action story instead of just cameos. But they definitely tease a very interesting connection to the one character that's working alongside the barber. That's interesting. I wonder if we'll ever learn more about that. And the most craziest thing to happen in this entire episode is that Poppy, the space baby, appears. What is going on? You know, when I was watching this story last night at midnight, I didn't really catch that, and I didn't really understand what that character was significant of. Probably because I was a little bit tired. It was midnight, by that point almost 1 o'clock. But in the morning I woke up and like, oh, okay, what is going on? And I'm very curious to see that connection because it kind of makes sense in the story that stories are being told. And, you know, in the Space Babies, the story, the boogeyman, what is going on and what is going to happen as we get closer to the finale. And one of my biggest critiques of this story is that I think the pacing feels a bit off. Like, things seem really rushed in the middle part to get to the finale. And that kind of brings the story down for me. But I still kind of enjoyed watching it, but I'm just not really sure what to overall think about it. I definitely need to rewatch this one. But I really did enjoy all the creative ideas that was presented in the story, and it made for a very unique Doctor Who story. And I'm very curious to see what's going on now with the Space Babies. How are they connected? The whole series arc with Mrs. Flood and all that. What did you all think of this episode of Doctor Who? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.